Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's game, we have two incredible receivers from the 2011 NFL Draft going head-to-head. It's Julio Jones going up against A.J. Green. So let's go now to Atlanta, Georgia, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
The Falcons are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. And Mike Nugent looks set now to kick it away. This game is underway. And Ward's going to start his return. Trotting on to the field. He has thrown for over 4,000 yards, 3 consecutive seasons. Quarterback Matt Ryan.
Ryan knows how to throw the football in rhythm. In other words, when he drops back and it's time to let it go, he does not hesitate. Good quick release and an accurate thrower.
Falcons have it at the 24. Maluga is the one who made the big stop.
The Falcons offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
2nd down and 12. Freeman's got it. Screenplay. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line.
You can do all you want on the defensive side. You can give a lot of looks, but it's just too easy for the quarterbacks and receivers to throw and catch.
The Falcons snap it at the 31. He runs with it right up the gut. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
Freeman's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Now 1st and 10. Looking across the middle. Over the middle. And incomplete that time. Taking a look at this offense, at 6'4", one of the biggest threats in the game on the outside is Julio Jones.
Well, the Atlanta Falcons, they moved up in the 2011 draft to get Julio Jones, and nobody laughs about that decision because he has been terrific for the offense. He has just got everything you want in a big-time wide receiver.
On that defensive line for the Bengals, Geno Atkins.
Geno Atkins, very good against the run. What an athlete playing inside defensive lineman. Tough position and one of the best pass rushers as a defensive lineman in the league.
3rd down and 10. Jones got it on a pass that had some heat.
Julio Jones, first-round draft pick from the University of Alabama. He is tough, and he can go down the field and make the catch.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Freeman's handed the football. He is tackled at the 40-yard line.
Freeman's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Halfway through this first quarter now. And now Ryan's going to take off. And that'll be a gain of about 2. The Falcons come to the line. Of course, plenty of pink on the field today and in the stands, as all of October will be seeing this for Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the NFL.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
Picks up maybe 3.
Freeman's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Second down and 7. Flag is out.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty.
Still second down.
What a drive this has been. Falcons lined up, bunch formation. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. And he's thrown to the ground.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackle's just got to do a better job.
Third down after the sack. The Falcons need to get to the 19 to pick up a first down. Is it caught? Yes! The offense has the ball.
The Falcons don't have a lot of options on third and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10. He was a 4-year starter at Texas Christian and has started every game he's played at the NFL level. He's Andy Dalton.
Well, what he has proven, that he's a durable quarterback, and he has all the intangibles that you want to see in your quarterback. He can lead, but also he has the physical talent to run and throw. I like him a lot.
And that's a safety.
This play reminds me of the Super Bowl. Tom Brady getting sacked on his first passing attempt against the New York Giants. When you're in your own end zone, you know you have to get rid of the football quickly. The quarterback didn't, and that's why there's a safety.
That return's good for about 15. The Bengals defense allowed some yardage, but did not allow a point as they forced the punt the last time.
That's what you like to see from your defense. Just keep putting the offense in certain situations, and then sooner or later, one of your good players can make a play and get you off the field.
First down at the 33. Still on his feet. And Atkins is all over that offense and brings him down.
The Bengals guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
After a quarter of play, we're seeing two defenses controlling the play. We'll be back in a moment. That leads us to second down. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. That gains a few.
Well, if you're the offensive coordinator here in a third and long situation and you're winning a close game, you'd like to pick this up. But also, you got to make sure you call a play that doesn't put the offense at too much risk. Tough call coming up here for the coordinator.
Looking long to Julio Jones. Dre Kirkpatrick with the pick. The interception could certainly give this team the jolt it needed early in the second quarter, Phil.
And you know what you got to do for your quarterback in a situation like this? Give him a play where you know he's going to get to completion, get his confidence going, and take advantage of that interception.
The Bengals offense trying to make amends for the safety they gave up the last time they were out here. It was ugly. And let's see how they react, Phil.
Yeah, the one way you react, Jim, is you come out here and you win the physical battle. You just got to be tougher than the other guy, especially after giving up that safety.
It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Dalton, handoff. And that gains a few.
Bernard's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Now 3rd and 4 following the run. Sanu is the receiver.
Dalton's job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get to completion.
Back to the air here on 1st down. Ball is out. Recovery by the offense.
One thing coaches hate when their offense is on the field is fumbling the football, because a lot of times it's just bad fundamentals. But they're lucky this time. They had the fumble. They're able to get on top of it.
And that's a gain of maybe 5.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get 3rd and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
3rd down and 11. And Jones can't hold on that time. It's becoming evident here, partner, that this defense has done quite a job so far and is ready for this occasion. I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but they've dictated the pace of this one.
You are right. I know it's early in the game, like you said, but so far the defense is winning the battle, and I think we kind of expected that coming into today's game.
Gains 11. Julio Jones on his way out to the huddle again. He's been less a part of their attack than is the norm for him. It hasn't cost them, though, as they've managed to grab the lead here in the 1st half.
Anytime you have a star wide receiver and he is not playing well, even though your team is winning, he feels like he's losing. So get him involved in the game. Give him some easy catches so he can pick his confidence up and he can be a part. And, man, you can go on and find a way to get this done.
2nd and 10. Freeman's the receiver on the screen. And at the 49, he'll be brought down. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. All right, and welcome back, where we've got an offense on that field that wants to try and increase the lead before we move to halftime. Matt Ryan from the shotgun. Devontae Freeman with the reception.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a 1st down.
2nd down here. Freeman's lined up as the single back. Drake Kirkpatrick with the pick. Tackles made. Well, the offense hasn't made any plays today, but their defense just came up with a big one. And let's see if the offense can produce something before halftime.
Yeah, good job by the defense. No question about that. For the offense, man, I don't know what to tell you except just wake up. Show some emotion out there, and that will help you get out of this shutout.
And there's a drop.
Do one thing at a time. Catch the football, then do the next thing. Run with it. He tried to run with it too quick. That's why he dropped it.
Second down after the incompletion. Dalton's going to take it from the gun. Easy catch there. No one near him.
Good job by the offense going the hurry-up offense. You do this to get the plays in, but also you want to conserve the timeouts.
The Bengals get a 1st down.
I love these timing routes. The out route, nice job by the wide receiver as he's breaking out towards the sideline. That football is right on target.
First down at the 24. Over to Eifert. The Bengals are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here.
Breaking huddle at the 21.
Second down and 7. Has the touchdown, Cincinnati. That touchdown appears that it will secure them to halftime lead as the second quarter is winding down here.
Well, they sure hope it does. There's nothing like going in at halftime with the lead. You just feel like all the hard work you put in the week, you put it to good use, and you want to keep that lead going in at halftime.
Dalton's going to look on now from the sidelines. That last drive, he contributed more than 50 yards in the air. He's not going to test the coverage this time. It'll come out to the 20. The Falcons just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
Second down and 10. Takes the hit, throws.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
The Bengals will come out in the dime. Ryan takes it from the gun. Launches it down the field, and they can't connect. And this defense comes up with yet another stop here before the half.
Good job by the defense. The offense, they are struggling in every way you can think of so far today. At halftime, they might have to think about changing some of these starters out.
The Falcons are getting set to punt. The fake is on, and they're looking to pick up the first. Intercepted.
Well, anytime you run a fake punt and you let somebody throw the football besides the quarterback, even though the play is there and everybody's wide open, you still have a chance of not making it work. Why? Because the guy throwing it is not an NFL quarterback.
Almost intercepted. The line of scrimmage is the 38-yard line. Second and 10. And the catch is made by Giovanni Bernard. And Bernard is brought down. The Bengals are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. Third down on the way. Dalton will take it from the gun. Bernard with the reception. And that's a 2-yard gain.
Nice job that time by the defense. Knowing the situation, go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. Fourth down coming up.
We've come to the end of the first half in the Olympic city of Atlanta. We'll take a quick break here for halftime before returning for the start of the third. With this kick, the second half is underway. Tate will test the coverage. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Falcons defense finds themselves trailing here, Phil, but a stop right out of the box to start the second half could swing the momentum for their side.
It could, Jim. You know, at halftime when your team is losing, Usually on the offensive side, they're going, okay, guys, let's do this and that. On the defensive side, it's all about yelling, give us more energy, play harder, be tougher. So that's what I expect from the defense right here.
Gains 5.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. It's Bernard in the backfield. Dalton over to Eifert. That's his 4th catch of the day.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
Dalton's completion percentage 70% on the day. And a flag is down.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
That's what happens when you try to guess the snap count.
Here they come to the 41-yard line.
It'll be 1st and 5. Stands in the pocket. After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Here's the handoff. Picks up about 5.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The defense looking for one more stop here on 3rd down after that run. Scans the field. Kevin Huber being called on now for the punt. And it's a fake. They're running a fake.
Hey, it's one thing for the coach to call a play like this and go with the fake punt, but what execution by the offensive players. Job well done.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Andy Dalton will be under center. They feed it to him one more time. And Bernard is brought down. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2nd and 4 following the run. Dalton from the shotgun. A.J. Green with the catch.
A.J. Green is one of those wide receivers that keeps defensive backs up the night before they play him.
Third down. It's Bernard in the backfield. Handoff. That's a huge 3rd down conversion, especially after all the failures leading up to this point.
The Bengals really got it going now. They got confidence. They got momentum. They got a small lead here in the second half. And that first down, what does it do? It just gives the offensive coordinator confidence. And, of course, this quarterback, he is always ready to go.
First down at the 18. They call his name again. Defense has ruled today's game, Phil.
Yeah, the defense is dominating, and I'm going to be honest, it's fun to watch. Every once in a while, I like to see the offense take a beating. The NFL, it's all about the offense. It's nice to see the defense dominate.
Second and 8. They'll run it here. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Offense heading to the line for the 11th play of the drive. Third down and 6. A short field goal try on the way. The kick is through for 3. Their lead a little more secure now, thanks to the kicker. And with the fourth quarter upon us, Bill, they've got to be feeling pretty good about things.
Oh, I think they are. That field goal just gave them an emotional lift. Everything they've done all day has been positive, and boy, they're going to be tough to beat.
The Falcons in kick return formation. And as he takes the knee, Ryan will now bring his offense onto the field. The Falcons have failed to come away with points on 3 consecutive drives. Their offense takes the field again now. What's caused them to go silent here, partner?
Listen, let's give all the credit to the defense. They're being very creative on the defensive side. The coach is calling the right plays, and they are just taking it to the offense right now. The more aggressive team is winning, and that's the defense.
First down at the 20. Ryan's on the move. Dunlap wraps up the quarterback.
Good cornerbacks become great cornerbacks when you have a defense that can sack the quarterback without blitzing. Good job by the defense.
The Bengals defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Freeman's taking it on the screen. And it's Ray Maualuga who makes the hit.
Good job by the quarterback that time. He doesn't panic. He reads that it's a zone, and you have to wait for the receivers to get in between the defenders. Nice throw and catch.
So 3 quarters in the books, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Falcons will come to the line, trying to put together a scoring drive here in the 4th. The final quarter begins with this snap. Tammy's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. That's reception number 2 for him.
I like this. Show some patience. Don't try to get it all in one play. Pick up first downs and try to go down the field and score.
Ryan's completion percentage, 50% on the day. Out of the shotgun. The ball is taken out of his hands.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Second down following that incompletion. He's drilled as he throws.
Not much the offense can do in a situation like this. Third and long, what you probably will have to do is either surprise them with a run or throw it short and hope somebody can make a play and pick up a first down.
Third down now. Ryan's got it in the gun. The Falcons now move the chains.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
At the 45-yard line. First and 10. Launching it deep. And that's a touchdown, and they inch closer. Well, with that touchdown, we are now poised for what could be a thrilling finish to this game.
Oh, I think it will be. It's setting up that way. You said it. What you have done, you have put a lot of pressure on the opponent's offense. Can they go out there and sustain a drive and make plays? We're going to find out.
That hurts. The two-point try is denied. The Bengals are ready to return the kick. Tate's going to test the coverage this time. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Bengals step back onto the field on offense. Their last possession resulted in a field goal.
Well, I know this. It was good defense on the other side. That's what made them kick that field goal. So the defense is feeling good about the fact that they stopped that momentum by the offense and made them kick that field goal.
Andy Dalton in the shotgun formation. That's Dalton finding A.J. Green. That's another reception, giving him 2. That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see him drop a pass.
Dalton's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
This next play coming from the 47-yard line. It's Bernard in the backfield. First down at the 47. Gets about 9 on the play. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second down and 2. And Bernard is brought down.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
If they're going to have any chance at all here late in the fourth, the defense must make a big stop and give the ball back to the offense. Hills Bengals tackled down after a gain of 12.
Jim, they got momentum on their side right now. They are making everything work. That was a nice play. They pick up another first down, and they got a good drive going here.
Coming out of the 2-minute warning, and a riveting moment right here. The defense must make a play here to have any chance at all. It's Bernard in the backfield. First down and 10. Incomplete as he was looking short.
Well, there's a phrase we have for quarterbacks that get a little nervous in the pocket. We call it cabin fever. I think that's what happened that time. He got a little nervous. The throw was way off the mark.
This next snap will take place at the 19. Second down and 10. Makes the grab and the feet are down. That's a timeout call. The defense needed to slow this game down, so that may be a very useful timeout. Now they're ready to go. Third and 7. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. They immediately call for a timeout. Should be what we call a gimme. Drives it through for the field goal.
Another nice kick by the kicker. Man, oh man, is he hot. He has got such confidence, got a powerful leg, and it is all in rhythm today.
Takes it from the 2. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. And this, it would seem, is the possession that will decide this football game. This is the guy right here who lives for a moment like this.
Oh, he does. This moment, think about this offense, how much talent this quarterback has. And they have an offense that's so diverse. They have so many plays. I feel sorry for the defense in a situation like this.
First down. Pressure on every snap now. First down at the 42. He pulls it down somehow. Now on first down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way. First down following the long play. Hardy's got it on a pass. Had some heat on it. Ryan from the gun. And it's knocked down. Looking at the passing numbers on both sides of the ball, they're just not there. The coverage has been good and has been hard to move the ball against those secondaries.
Yeah, good job for the defense today. They got a good pass rush going. The coverage has been good down the field. And also, the defense has been good, but the quarterback has not been real sharp.
Ryan's back in shotgun formation. Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete. This is an almost must-convert scenario. Third down coming up here in the late stages. Yes, that's 4-down territory, but you don't want to face make or break at this point.
Yeah, on the defensive side, now it's time for the coach to do his job. Be aggressive. Call a defense that the offense has not seen so far today. If you do that, I think you'll catch them by surprise.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. So first and goal to go. Touchdown. That'll close the gap. Wow, So they come up with the big touchdown here in the late going. And now stage 2. They must get the 2-point conversion to tie the game.
Yeah, they got to get it done. I'll say this. Every team usually has 4 or 5 2-point conversion plays ready to go. We'll see which one the offense comes out with. Really good job by the defense at times stopping a 2-point conversion because they do so many different things on the offensive side now in the NFL. I think when the 2-point conversion comes up on defense, attack the offense.
They have been fighting an uphill battle, and they had to recover that onside kick.
Well, it was a tough spot for him, Jim. We know that. When you're going for the onside kick and you're trying to recover it, I think your chances are about 1 out of 10. And that time, it was not on their side.
The Bengals offense getting ready to start this drive, and things are looking good for them at this stage of the game, partner.
Yeah, this is where it gets tough, though, Jim. They got to find a way, make the right play call to get 1 first down. If you do that, that puts the other team in a very tough situation.
You fight your guts out, and then you come up short. How in the world do you quarrel with this on the inside?
You know, it's so tough. When you lose a close game, you just sit down and you think about what you did during that